Hey, Wolfpack Matt here at the Lone Wolf Cigar Company and Lounge in Los Angeles. Happy Tuesday, folks. That's right, it's not Wednesday. Don't have to check your calendars. There's no confusion going on here. We're doing something a little bit different. I know how Wednesdays, I usually do my little quick minute update. I talk about a cigar really quickly, just kind of get the highlights out. Today I want to take a little bit more time. Okay, it's going to be a longer video. So sit back, relax, buckle up, brew some popcorn if you got it, smoke them if you got them. If you got a cigar, go right ahead. I think you've earned it. Today I want to highlight an accessories company, and that company is one that is near and dear to our hearts here at the Lone Wolf Cigar Company because it is an LA-based company. It is located a half an hour over the hill in Van Nuys. It's where their factory is. And guys, if you follow this Instagram, you've seen me post a lot of pictures of their stuff before. It is Brizard & Co. Now, Brizard & Co., they've been around for a while, but lately, guys, they've been making a lot of great waves in the industry. They've been featured in Cigar Aficionado multiple times. They've been partnering with DuPont, making collections for them. They did a collection for Padron. They did one for Rocky Patel. They are becoming the go-to guys for custom goods. And also, their regular lines are, they're a luxury brand, but they're mid-priced. They're attainable. They're really something that you can put into your portfolio because they combine brilliantly style and function, practical function. All of their goods, they work, and you can beat them up. And I'm someone that doesn't buy something unless it can take a beating, guys. And they can handle whatever you throw at them. Now, their goods, they use Italian leathers in their designs always. They use a lot of exotic leathers if you want to go for that. Stingray, caiman, alligator, crocodile, lizard, amazing exotic materials, and woods from all over the world. Carpathian burl. They use a beautiful Makassar ebony, Wenge, which is my favorite collection. Their Wenge wood, if you haven't felt it, it's And today I want to highlight, if you follow this Instagram, you've seen me post a lot of pictures of some of their caseworks and their lighters and everything. Today I want to showcase one of their smaller goods. It's this guy right here. It's in the little leather pouch right there. It is the Trilogy Punch, or the Trilogy Spear in reality, because it is a way of cutting your cigar that harkens back to an olden time, folks. You all know what a punch is, but when I take this out of the sheath, it's not going to look like your standard punch. So I'm going to take it out right now. You can get these sheaths in a variety of different finishes. I have the yellow one with the little black trim on there. It's all Italian leather, but you can get them in a variety of different finishes. And out comes this little keychain. I'm gonna unscrew it here. This piece you just put aside, because here is the actual tool. I'm gonna move out of the side here so you can just kind of focus on that. That's it. Now, it's surgical quality steel on this blade, and it's literally a spear. Now, you can see those divots on the side. That's going to be super important because what this thing does, guys, is it pierces the back of the cigar, the cap, it whittles its way in, and then pulls out loose tobacco, making a hole that you can draw through in order to smoke your cigar. Now, this harkens back to an older style of cutting. Back in the day, people oftentimes used to take the back end of a match before they lit it and ignited the cigar. They would take the back end of it and stick it into the cap, making a hole. However, you just plugged your cigar. You just shoved tobacco into there, forming a plug, basically. So what you have to do is flip your cigar around and blow incredibly hard out of the foot in order to get that obstruction out of the hole that you just made. Still a very common way of doing it, though. People used to do it all the time. Dunhill, back in the day, created what was called the gentleman's poker, very similar to this item here, a spear that would do all that work for you but clear the hole that you just made. Now, Brizard's brought this back brilliantly. So today I want to show how to use it. I'm going to actually do it on a cigar, and I'm going to show you how it actually draws, because it draws brilliantly. So what you do is this. We have our cigar unbanded, because it's not about cigar today, and to be perfectly honest, this is not an expensive cigar. I want to show you how this will work on a cigar where the construction isn't top quality, but I swear to you guys, this is going to draw perfectly. We're going to pick 3 points on the cap, and we're going to make a triangle. We're going to make 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole, and we're going to show you how it works. So first, I'm going to go with my first hole. Okay? I'm pierce it, it's in there now, and then I just slowly twist back and forth, letting the blades do the work. Like I said, surgical quality steel, this is not a difficult process, but we don't want to force anything. Remember how thin wrappers are, guys. You want to be delicate with them. All right? First hole is in. Second hole. Same exact process, going in at a slight angle, angling into the cigar. Going just to the grooves there, popping it back out. There's our second hole. Now we're gonna go for our third. Now guys, the benefits of this type of a cut is it's keeping the construction of the cap intact. We're not doing any major surgery. You know, when you slice in with a cutter, you're putting a lot of pressure on the cigar, you're pinching, you know? And if the blades aren't super sharp, you can do some damage. What this is doing is keeping the structural integrity of the cigar alive and well. And you can see our third hole there now. Everything is perfect. Nothing has been cracked in the wrapper. Now, what we want to do is blow out any loose shards of tobacco that might still be in there. And also what you're doing is you're going to feel on your hand when you do that, this vortex of air. You're going to really feel the draw that you're about to experience. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And you can really feel it. So now it's totally free. We have an open chamber to light our cigar. Now the benefits of this type of a cut, outside of that construction that I mentioned, maintaining the construction, is when the smoke travels through the cigar and gets to that point, it's going to stop. And it's going to funnel its way through those holes. In doing that, guys, the smoke cools. It's cooling the smoke down, so when it gets to your mouth and it gets to your sinus passages and your taste buds, you can taste things. You know, it's a lot easier to taste something that is not super hot. Try, when you have soup and it burns your tongue, you know what I mean? You can really taste amazing amount of flavor out of this type of a cut, and you can really pinpoint things that you might miss when you just do a straight cut, or even a V cut, or a standard punch. This really is a unique way of smoking. But, proof's in the pudding. We're gonna light it, and I'm gonna show you just how well it draws. And if it doesn't draw, guys, I'm gonna post Brizard's address on the bottom there. You guys can light your torches and sharpen your pitchforks, and you can go riot outside of their place. I'll be there to join you if it doesn't work, but I'm confident that it will, so I don't think we'll have to do that today. I'm using another Brizard accessory to light this. It's the Brizard Venezia lighter. Guys, look at that. Look at that fountain flame. It makes like a fleur-de-lis on the bottom. It gives you the power of a triple jet, but the accuracy of a single, because it comes together in this little cone in order to accurately light the cigar without charring the sides. You get that? Burning evenly. Get excited, guys. Hang in there. All right, here we go. What'd I tell you? Guys, it's an incredible product from a local company. All their stuff's made right here in the good old US of A. And look, draws just as good as any straight cut ever would. Now, here's the most exciting part about this, guys. Both the actual punch and the sheath itself, all Italian leather, $39.99. It's less expensive than a lot of punches on the market. And it harkens back to a very interesting way of cutting. It brings some ceremony and ritual back to punching your cigars. And guys, it's not like I grabbed one of these off display. I own this. This is my personal Brizard Trilogy. I use it, honestly, probably about 25% of the time. You know, oftentimes when I'm here at work, I just need to cut quickly. But when I really want to taste a new blend, I use this, because I know it'll show me exactly what flavors are there, and it won't, mess with the construction or burn my mouth or anything like that. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little highlight Brizard and Co. If you've never heard of these guys, go to their website, check them out, or come on down here. I can show you all of their accessory lines, guys. They're absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the quick minute segment, our little Wolfpack chat. I'm going to enjoy the cigar. It's drawing perfectly. And yeah, kudos to Brizard. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Now get back to work. It's Tuesday, wherever you are, even if you're on the East Coast, go collate some documents. I don't know what people do in an office. I work in a cigar shop. This is my job. I don't know. Leave me in the comments. Tell me what you did right after this video. And if it's not, go buy a Brizard. You lose. See you tomorrow, guys. Happy Tuesday.